Let's hit our main topic here. We got another Game of Thrones prequel that is nearing a pilot order, and it's based.
So this is different.
It's different, and it's based on the book Fire and Blood, and it's all about set about 500 years before the events of Game of Thrones, focusing on House Targaryen.
I think that's smart.
Yep,
I think that's smart. They've almost become like the Skywalkers of the house.
Naomi Watts.
Yeah, that's the pilot that's going right now.
Oh.
Yeah, and that takes place 5,000 years.
Yeah.
Jane Goldman Stardust. Well, that's cool.
Yeah,
This one actually says the stories take place 300 years before.
300. I was
300.
200 years off.
So it would chart the beginning of the end of the reign of House Targaryen. I love that. I mean, look, this is smart
But
stuff.
it wouldn't be the Mad King. Wouldn't be in this one.
No,
because it's way too
it's
far.
way before.
Yeah.
But this is
That's what I want to see.
This is good stuff. This is good stuff.
This is the one that, like, when Ken heard about this news,
He lost his mind.
He's like, this is the one.
He got a little nerd boner,
He
too.
got a nerd boner, yeah,
Right.
because he said this book, Fire and Blood, he read it, and it's a little bit more to the point, gives a great history, and one of his favorite books in the series.
This is very smart by HBO. Obviously, it's like you have to grab this while it's still hot.
Mm-hmm.
People want to see. Do we know who's show running?
Yeah, it's Brian Cogman. He was one of the. I'm trying to find. I remember. I can't find it here, but he's writing the pilot with George R.R. Martin.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Okay. So there he is. So Brian Cogman's an American television writer and producer. He is known for writing 11 episodes of the HBO series Game of Thrones. Okay, so he's already involved.
Hopefully
Game of
those
Thrones
11
guys.
weren't the last season.
Yeah.
It also
You didn't
says
like
right
last
here,
season.
Brian Cogman also does not give a shit what Christian Harlow thinks.
You're going to find that on most people's stuff. There's only one person that does care apparently and is a huge fan, and that's Igla. Eagle probably hates my guts too. All right, so let's get to the phones. Oh no. Actually, before we do that, because we didn't really cover too much in this Game of Thrones thing, we probably should do that a little bit more. But this is you did not like the last season.
No, I
Were you a book?
love the Battle of Winterfell.
But you're a book fan? You read the book? You didn't read the books. Okay.
I was a huge Game of Lord of the Rings book person.
Yes.
But not
the books.
Yes.
But not
For
the.
this.
I didn't. Manage.
Okay, but
no,
so
I had kids already.
you just straight up just like the series. You just didn't like the ending. Thought it was a little too crammed.
Yes,
Yeah.
it felt hurried. It felt like there wasn't resolution. It was like, and I know that they consulted with George R.R. Martin about where he was going, but like the Bran thing still
Annoying.
baffles me.
Yeah.
I mean, I just it's the execution for me. I think it was a beautifully looking. It's a beautiful looking show.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate it for the production value, but the story I was like,
Yeah.
it's all right.
I liked it.
It was all right.
I didn't mind it. I was kind of. I love the fight between the Hound and the Mountain. That's one of my favorites. I love that. But there was some stuff that I definitely thought was rushed, for sure. And I didn't like the ending, the way it all ended out. Probably what you just were talking about. But I am very, very intrigued to find out this stuff, the past. This actually, I'm more excited about the 300 years before as opposed to the 5,000 years before.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that they both can't be super exciting. I think that's so look at this shit. Hold on. HBO has been fairly conservative in capitalizing on the success of Game of Thrones in the show's wake, and with Warner Media's streaming service HBO Max in need of content, it makes sense that additional Thrones spin-offs would be ordered. This is another battle towards Disney Plus, I guess. Yeah. Thrones showrunners David Benioff and D.B. Weiss declined to be involved in further shows. Oh wow, I didn't know that. And recently jumped from HBO to Netflix for an insane deal worth a reported $200 million. Okay, well there you go. Benioff and Weiss decided. I didn't realize that they said no.
Well, they got a lot of crap going on. So.
Yeah. Well, they also got a lot of crap from the fans. They probably said, "Fuck this."
Yeah, that's true.
Could be.
Yeah.
But do you think it's and I think this is what happened with Game of Thrones, and it happens with other shows, that they should just have, when they're announcing a new show, I would hope that they would just have like a set of seasons, and then they're done, and that way they have a storyline that they're going to end. And I think that's why certain shows end up being messy that start out really well.
They don't have an ending
Lost.
planned out.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have an ending planned out. Like I love, like that's always, they know where it's going to go. Like what's his face? Vince Gilligan. He
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
He knew,
and the X-Files.
Perfectly
but he
executed.
knew where it was going to go. He knew
Yeah.
where he wanted to go, and he knew had it pretty mapped out, and it you could tell.
Yeah.
This,
Flawless.
Yes, and if they stick to the book here, and they don't do what The Hobbit did, Hobbit should have been one, maybe two, but one movie.
3 was Why?
Three was.
Who decided
I mean,
that?
we know why.
Yeah.
It's just trying to capitalize
but
off the
that's
money, but
dumb.
it was pretty dumb because you could tell that they were just, and they were, each one was like 2.5 hours or
I
2
couldn't
Yeah,
believe it.
It was
No, I know.
It was you could tell it. It was just so stretched out, and it was like, come on.
Like they showed all of the breakfasts that he eats. You know what I mean? Like-
Seriously. And
We
where
don't
did you
need to
buy
see
your
sexy-
shoes? Well, I could tell you, but let's show.
Yeah.
And besides, and we're gonna watch him make the shoelaces. Yeah. Okay. Look, and here's my dog pooping.
Yeah, here's a 30-minute sequence of dwarves washing dishes.
Yeah.
That whole they put a fucking musical in the beginning for God's sakes.
That
It was
would be
like-
good.
They did.
Oh,
was a musical
no,
when
they didn't.
Yes, they
Did
did.
I
The
block it
opening
out?
scene, maybe when they're all singing around.
Oh,
they're
but it
singing
wasn't a
and-
musical.
No, but it
musical.
felt like one.